Many times I have customers come to me, clients come to me and say, I need to increase sales. And my first thing is, well, I ask them is why? And they look at me like I'm kind of crazy. It's like, really? Seriously? Why? I say, yeah, truthfully, why? What are you trying to do? So, well, I want to have more sales so I can make more money. I said, aha. So really what you want is you want to make more money. You want to have more bottom line. You want to have more net income, which is how much is yours after you pay all your bills. So really, you're asking the wrong question. Increasing sales is not necessarily the right answer, the right question. So, and I walk them through this example here, so watch me. Let's take somebody who increases sales by 10%. All right, here's the old one. They have $500,000. They increased by 10% right here. Okay, and their cost of goods sold stays at 70%. So it jumps up 10%. Their gross profit goes by 10%. Let's assume there's no marketing cost or anything like that. We basically did a good job of selling more to our current customers. All right. So, yeah, that worked out real well. You look right here. Yeah, we got a $15,000, 37% increase in sales. Not bad. All right. But let's think about something. What would be the effect if I worked on increasing gross profits? All right. So let's leave sales the same. Notice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 10% decrease in what it costs me to produce and deliver my product. All right. So $350,000, I got a 10% cut, and I can hear people going, well, that's impossible. Well, to be honest about it, no, it's not. And I have a product that we put together, and it'll be a mini product that should be available shortly. Go to freeisbstrategies.com and check it out. We'll probably have it out within a month or two. I mean, we got to get through tax season. It's September and October 15th of the extension deadlines drive me crazy. So the magazines tend to come out a little late. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. If you look at this, what I'm looking at is I had a 23% increase in gross profit and an 87% increase in net profit. So look at that. My net profit, by having a 10% reduction, actually has a $20,000 difference. See that? It's a $20,000 more, a bigger effect on my bottom line. Okay. Well, here's the secret. Obviously, do both. So what if I can have a 10% increase in sales, $50,000? I'm a strong believer in doing both. What I'm trying to get across with this exercise. Don't forget to do gross profit because it's going to have a bigger effect. So you do both. You have the $50,000 go up. I reduce it from 70% to 63%, which is a 10% decrease in my cost of goods sold. 10% of 70 is 7%. 63%, 70 minus 7 is 63%. And even though I sold more, my cost of goods sold dropped by 1%. Now look at that. I literally have a $53,500 increase in sales. All right. So what does that mean? Well, increase sales by 10%, and you have an increase in gross profit of, and we had it right here, $15,000. Whoops, forgot to hit the plus sign. Sorry about that. There we go. Decrease cost of goods sold by 10%, and I have an increase in gross profit of $35,000. But look at the difference. If I do both, I have a $53,500 increase in profits. Huge. So what's the trick here? It's very simple. You know, all business owners want to have more money at the end of the day. The trick is to do both. First, start by the things you can control the most, which is looking at how to cut your cost of goods sold, how to increase your gross profit. And like I said, make sure you get our little product that we have. It's going to have 50 plus ways to increase gross profit. It can be done. It's not easy. It's much easier to go out and make a sale. But without paying attention to gross profit, I've seen companies that have sold themselves into bankruptcy. All right, and if you don't believe me, watch the case study that I did on the secret key to increasing profits. Now, that case study I've seen, that's an extreme example, but I've seen it dozens, more than dozens. I've seen it a heck of a lot of times where people have had an increase in sales and their profits go down. But those people who work on keeping their gross profits percentage high, cutting their cost of goods sold, sometimes I had a company recently that they're in the medical field. Medicare and insurance had really squeezed them and their sales were down by 5%. They still had an increase in profits of 10% because they cut their gross profit by almost 15%. It was crazy. How many of their competitors pulled that off? Very few. So, this is Wayne Bilal. Until next time, let's make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much.